everyone, today's video is going to be a tutorial for this look, and I think it's kind of inspired by like a soft kind of feminine jester mime girl. I don't know, it's not like a specific thing, but I'm like, oh, it's Carnival inspired, therefore Carnival. But yeah, and it's also slightly inspired by an old photo that I saw a long time ago, and I don't know who the photographer or the makeup artist was, so don't kill me. But the model in it is the girl, and I can't think of her name, but she always has her mouth open in pictures. She's always like, or like that. If you know who that is, that's who it is. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. It's kind of a little bit of a different kind of shape, and then contouring with like a little bit of like an orange color, which I never do, by the way. So yeah, but I'm gonna stop blabbing, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, and here's the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do this line here. I don't know, I just kind of like the look of it. Now, it would look better if you didn't have eyebrows. However, if for anyone I think who knows how much of a pain in the ass it is to like block your eyebrows with a glue stick or with spirit gum or anything, knows how much it sucks, and I just don't feel like doing it right now. So I kind of just made them lighter, so yeah. If you wanted to block them out, you could. But I'm just not, basically. So yeah, so the first thing you want to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to match up this line on this side, and I'm basically using a mixture of a black matte color, which is like Carbon from MAC, and a little bit of brown. This one is Espresso from MAC. And then I'm also going to be using kind of this orangey blush color that I used as well. And that happens to be the orange, this color, from, it kind of mixed between these two, but mostly this one, from the Coastal Scents 10 blush palette or whatever. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just draw that line and then blend it out. Okay, so once you have that line on and it kind of looks like this, doesn't have to be perfect, because anything I do, I don't think has to be perfect, so yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little pencil brush, same one, and I'm going to go into that Espresso color, just like a dark kind of matte brown. I'm going to put this right underneath my eye. And I'm really going to kind of bring it down lower than I normally would. And then it doesn't have to be even. And then I'm also just going to take a little bit of that color and I'm going to go smudge it kind of right into my lash line to get a little bit of that color there. I'm actually going to use a 217, and I'm going to go into that orange, this one. It's actually a blush, so if you don't feel comfortable using a blush near your eye, use a orange eyeshadow or anything like that. And I'm actually going to use that color, and I'm going to kind of blend everything down and make everything a little bit more of that orangey tone. Kind of have that done like this. The next thing is to just take a black eyeliner, and I'm going to line my waterline with that. And then I find once you have it on your waterline, it makes it easier to take a little pencil brush and then just kind of bring the black down and kind of smudge it into that outer corner area. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and apply a coat of, I'm using a lengthening mascara just because I like the way it looks. Okay, so once you have the eyes done, it should look basically like this, and then I'm going to go ahead, zoom out, and show you how to finish up the rest of the face. So you have your eyes done pretty much, and you can play with it to make it like anything really that you want it to look like, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. And then as you can see, on this side I have a very, very orangey coral kind of contour and cheek, just for something a little bit different, and it kind of actually looks not too bad on me. Trust me, this light washes things out, so if I were to turn this light off, just see. You can see just how crazy that actually looks. But, yeah. Anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the orange from the palette, and then I'm just going to try to match the two up as best as I can. I'm also using a little bit of this color and this one as well, so yeah. And then if you find that like it kind of went too low, you can always just take a sponge or something like that, that's what I use, and kind of just make it not as not as bad, I guess. So I decided to kind of take it the whole 9 yards and kind of just do like basic kind of contouring around my face. I think it actually looks really good, but again, like, I'm not kidding you, if I were to go outside right now, anyway. So yeah, so once you're done with that, it looks just how I want it actually. And the next thing is to do the heart. Now it's really hard to make them even, so best of luck. If you have a stencil, I recommend using a stencil, but what I'm going to do for it, I'm just going to freehand it because I'm ballsy today. And I'm going to use the Prestige Black Liquid Liner. Same liner I use for my eyes all the time, but whatevs. And I'm just going to try to do the same shape, hopefully. Okay, so once you have the hearts drawn on, I didn't actually do too bad of kind of matching them up. The next thing is lips. Now, my lip color is almost the same as kind of how I want it, but I want it to be a little bit muted down. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take just any kind of lighter powder. I use powder because I don't have concealer, so whatever. Just kind of white them out. And then I'm going to use a lipstick called Hue. It's kind of just a light kind of pinky nude. It's actually the most nude lipstick I own, which everyone would be like, that's not nude. But like, I'm sorry, I tried on Myth and you can imagine how well that went. So yeah, that's with Hue, and it gives me a little bit of tint, but I don't like it, again, so nude, so I'm actually going to amp it up by putting a color, like a little bit more of that orangey tint, because I kind of want to keep it going with the theme. I'm going to use a cream sheen called Everhip. This was from the Liberty of London collection. And I think this lipstick alone would actually go really well, but I'm just going to put it a little bit over Hue. And that basically warms it up enough with a little bit of the orange tint that I rather like it. So, yeah, and then hair, I think I'm actually going to leave just like this because I like it like this. And yeah, so that's kind of it. I don't know really what to call this. I think I'm going to call it kind of like a feminine jester, maybe, I don't know. But I rather like it, so hopefully you guys enjoy that, and until my next video, I will talk to all you soon. Bye.